Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, we're going to take a look at a literal classic. And this is the Victorinox Classic Swiss Army knife. And this is a knife that probably almost everyone is familiar with. This is the small Swiss Army knife, keychain knife that I'd be shocked if many people haven't owned in the past. And as you can see, it's a very petite knife. It's just a hair over 2 inches closed, and it's very light. It weighs less than an ounce, and it has a keychain ring right here, and it kind of just will disappear onto a keychain, and you really won't even hardly notice it there. And this particular knife, it has a surprising amount of functions for its size. It's got the traditional little knife blade, and Swiss Army knives are notoriously sharp coming out of the box. Oops. In addition to the knife blade, you have, oops, let me bring it out. You have a little nail file here. You have a pair of scissors, and the scissors, oops. The scissors, although you're not going to want to cut a ton of paper with them, they're surprisingly useful little scissors. They can take care of like little threads and that kind of thing. And every now and then it's very helpful to just be able to snip something small. Now, in addition to those, oops. Sometimes life is particularly difficult when you live with gloves on. Now, in addition to those features, you also have a little pair of tweezers, and you have a toothpick. And these are features common to a lot of Swiss Army knives. Now, if you are looking for a knife like this, there are a ton of different versions available, and I'll include a link in the description if you want to check it out. Now, some of the versions, these have the traditional scales of a Swiss Army knife. You can also get them with aluminum scales, and if you get the ones with the aluminum scales, they won't have a toothpick or tweezers. I haven't seen any of the aluminum scaled Swiss Army knives that have the extra little tools. Let's open this little knife blade up and see how sharp it is. These are generally, oh, by the way, the knife blade, real quick, it's a little bit over, what you going to call that? Maybe not quite 1.5 inches, maybe close to 1.25 inches, something like that. Anyway, let's see how sharp this little thing is. Oops. Yeah, it's relatively sharp. Not too bad. If you're ever attacked by some paper, it'll probably protect you. Anyway, this is the Swiss Army Knife Classic, and this particular one is by Victorinox. Now, you can run into, there's different versions of this. I think Wagner, W-E-N-G-E-R. Wenger maybe? I don't know. That other company, when it was still around, they also made this kind of Swiss Army knife, I'm pretty sure. I know that the money clip that I've had for years is made by them, and it's taken a terrible beating, and it has the similar features to the Classic. It's just built into a money clip instead. Pretty sure this is a, let me see, yeah, it's a, if you look on the blade right there, I don't know if you can see it or not, it's W-E-N-G-E-R, from back when they were still in business. Anyway, This isn't the Swiss Army knife. Well, one of the Swiss Army knives that I carry with me. But if you're looking for a small pocket knife or keychain knife that has some excellent basic features and is easy to forget you have until you need it, this is really not a bad choice. And they're also pretty inexpensive. They run like $10 to $20, depending upon if you go with one of the ones with the aluminum scales versus something else. So it's definitely something to think about. And if you have someone who's not crazy about knives, but you think might benefit from a knife, that's another thing. Is you can end up giving one of these as a gift. They're inexpensive enough that they could be good gifts or stocking stuffers or just one of those surprises and randomly. Anyway, let me know what you think. And do y'all carry one of these? Do you think it's too small? Is it one of those things like you want to carry I don't want to say a real pocket knife, but a more sizable pocket knife? Let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I hope y'all have an excellent day.